Welcome to another episode of the Valentine Show. Expecting you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. And today we're gonna be on today's show. We're gonna be talking about Canadian communists, right? This is how it starts, people. Um, this is how it starts, right? The government comes along and they want to impose rules and regulations for your safety, because you're not uh, a big boy or big girl or intelligent enough to make decisions on your own. So the government is there for to make them for you, right? We have what I'm calling this video Canadian communists, right? Because if we don't stop these people from just uh, arbitrarily making up rules that make no sense at all, why certain number here? Why why nobody could go to church, but airplanes could be packed full? And in the airport, you make a line. You have to be 6 feet apart on the airport. Once you get into the plane, you're not even 6 inches apart. Does that make sense? The government is not there to make rules and tell you exactly how you're gonna live your life. Life comes with risk. You take the risk adequate that you believe see fit for you and your family. Canadian minister jailed until, listen to this, jailed until he commits to cease holding church services. They're intruding on the freedom of religion. People know and understand the severity of, this is in Canada, of the situation of the virus. Some people are more perceptible, some people are less perceptible. Can you let the people make their own decisions? Can you let that? And not jail people like they're doing here. Let's read exactly what's going on. James Coates, the lead minister of Grace Life Church in Alberta, Canada, is now in prison for not agreeing to cease holding in-person worship services in compliance with the country's COVID-19 restrictions. They just want him to say, okay, I'm not gonna do more services, let me go. That's all they're waiting for. Officials from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police confronted Coates after a worship service he held at Grace Life on February 7th. The officers told Pastor Coates that he was under arrest and must agree to stop breaching the government's orders. The Justice Center reported Pastor Coates explained to the officers that he could not do that because to do so would violate his conscience and prevent him from fulfilling his duty as a minister to lead his congregation in worship. We don't have no allegiance to no government. There's no allegiance to government. Our allegiance first comes to God first. That's our primary allegiance first. And any other allegiance comes subsequent. Family, government, whatever, school, a particular group you're in. But God first. The officers then left without arresting him. But following Coates' February 14th sermon, he was notified by the government that he would be arrested Tuesday, and they requested that he turn himself in. Coates complied and was informed that he would not be released. Listen to what they're asking. For like it's almost like children when you have you play with your siblings. Hey, say this, or if not, I'm gonna do this. If you don't say this, I'm gonna do this. Look what this is what they're requesting from him. They request that let me see, Coates complied and he was informed that he would not be released until he agrees to stop preaching at in-person gatherings that don't comply with government orders. Stop the foolishness, man. Grace pastoral staff has taken a bold stance against the government's continued restrictions, even issuing a statement calling on citizens and families to begin exercising their civil liberties before they are gone. We believe people should responsibly return to their lives. The statement reads, churches should open, businesses should open, families and friends should come together and together around meals. Again, guys, and this is not about, if you guys think this is exclusively about the church, if you're not okay, you don't go to church, this is just not about the church. This is socialism, communism, full control of the government, and the government lets you know what is correct and what is incorrect for you to do. And people should begin to exercise their civil liberties again. Otherwise, we may not get them back. In fact, some say we're on the cusp of reaching the point of no return. People, I'm sorry, protect the vulnerable, exercise reasonable precautions, but begin to live your lives again. Again, in the state of Iowa, they just took off all types of restrictions. They're recommending masks. They're listen to the word. They're recommending, not mandating masks. Recommend that people don't gather in groups. Recommend that. Recommend masks. Don't mandate masks and don't mandate group gatherings, because then you become authoritarian. You become a dictatorship. If you tell people understand the risk. If some people, if you tell people, listen, if you do this, you're gonna die, and people still want to do this, like who are you to tell them not to do? Unless they're suicidal, then that's different. That's some type of mental issue. Then you gotta stop them, right? But if they're grown, they understand the risk of what's going on. Why should we stop doing and living our lives and then causing an incredible amount of damage to just regular life, right? Regular being cooked up inside your home is stressful. You get anxious. Children get anxious. Suicides go up. You have to stop with the rules and the mandating of stupidity constantly. But again, guys, and I'm not saying go and disobey the government. You have to, if the government is not intruding on your civil liberties that are not given by government, they're given by God, then obey the government by all means. But if the government starts intruding on your civil liberties, your ability to worship, your ability to go to a certain business, your ability to gather with people, the ability to have a party in your home, a gathering of multiple people, of where you eat and you commingle with other fellow human beings, and you're able to experience the warmth, right, of being with another human being. The government is not there to tell you not to do that. Plain and simple. Let me know what you guys think tonight. Obviously, Friday, like always, live show 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be taking calls, and we have a good show today. We have an exciting show. I have some of the topics already. An exciting show today. Hit that like button, hit that share button. God bless, Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out.